Alright, it's going to be a review of Haunt number 7 and Spawn number 196 through 197. Um, okay, I gotta say, okay, we got a new artist, Greg Capullo. He's back doing one of McFarlane's works. He worked on Spawn for a while, and now he's back on working with McFarlane in Hunt. And he his work is still great. I love it. He does a cover and McFarlane does an alternate cover. I gotta say I bought both covers because I like the covers for both. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna buy both. So those are pretty cool. So we get back to the story. The story revolves around, of course, Daniel and Kirk. Now we get to know a little bit more about Kurt's past. They go to Kurt's old girlfriend's apartment. Now, when they get there, they're pretty much kind of talking. Daniel's talking to Kurt, who is a ghost. So, and this homeless old man looks at him like, "What the heck is he doing, talking to himself like that?" So, I thought that was kind of funny. Hey, he had like a weird look on his face, and it kind of reminded me of the old Spawn days, when they were there in the alley, and it looks like the same old man. Maybe it's supposed to be connected or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, they go up to the apartment, knock on the door, and I believe her name is Amanda. I think her name is Amanda. I'm looking through. Well, I can't find her name, but anyway, they ask to see her, and she comes to the door. She's like, "Oh, hey." She's like, "Hey, Daniel, how you doing?" and all that stuff. And Daniel is talking to her. He's like, "It's been a while since I seen you," and stuff like that. And how you been doing? And she's like, "I can't talk right now because I'm busy with other things." And we kind of get to know that she's a prostitute. Or she was being held down to be a prostitute, because the guy comes to the door. He's like, "You better get back to work. You got work to do. We got to make money and all this stuff." And Daniel's like, "You know what? Screw this." He opens the door, and there's like 5 other guys in the room and stuff like that. And Kurt bonds with Daniel, and they become Hunt. And I think the lights go out, and he just kills them. Kills everyone in the room. Lights come back on, and then the girl, who she's just like, "Oh my god," she just like has this "oh my god" look, because the characters are all over the wall and stuff like that. It's pretty cool stuff. Now we get to see the agency of Cobra, who has been working on experiments and stuff like that, and we get to see what they're doing. It looks like they're building experiments, and we get to see our new villain. We get a sneak peek at him at first. He's building his sort of army, experimenting on people, and then we get back into the regular story, and we get to know about Kurt's past. Daniel tells Amanda about Kurt's past, and she's just like, "Okay, I didn't know he was killed in the line of duty," and stuff like that. And Daniel's like, "There's a button under the table which you gotta push." And she's like, "No, there's not." And she goes under the table, and she pushes the button, and it opens to a room full of guns. And she's just really surprised that all these guns and stuff were in here. And that's pretty much it. He walks out of the house with the ammunition and stuff like that, and we get to kind of go back to Cobra. And there's this guy sitting in a chair, and they're like, "Boss, this is the best we can do." His face was pretty much disfigured, and the guy sitting in the chair, I guess he's gonna be a new villain. He's like, "What happened? how bad is it? And everyone walks in the room and just looks like, oh my god, his face is messed up. And then they show his face, and it's pretty messed up. Here's a picture. Yeah, his face is pretty messed up, and looking pretty bad there, dude. Anyway, and that's pretty much the issue. Just setting up, and I'm guessing next issue we're gonna get the encounter of the villains and stuff like that. And pretty cool comic. Still picking it up, still liking it. Like the new art direction, and fits the story better than Ryan Outlet's art did. And you know, I'll continue to pick up the series. Moving on to Spawn 196 through 197. Basically, these two issues, I'm reviewing them together because they're kind of tied. Basically, just continuation of the story of Jim Donning as a new Spawn, and we get to see kind of him coping with the idea that, you know, he killed a man and he has to deal with it now. So far, it's kind of building up to meeting old and new villains. Okay, the old villain returns, Redeemer. He's back in the issue. We get to see him back. And it's a new Redeemer, not the same one we knew from the old series. Basically, these two issues are not a lot really happens. It's just basically reflection and dealing with the fact that he killed someone. The next issue I'm looking forward to because it's supposed to introduce a new villain, which looks like he has an army hat or something on. It looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see that. And that'll be 198, and 2 more issues into 200. Spawn to be hitting 200 issues. Pretty cool. Can't wait for that. So far I'm enjoying these series, and that is it for my review. I am out.